All right, so Mr. Byers, you want to come up to the podium? So this is in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus me, Jonathan Byers, file number 23-21531FH. So this is the date and time set for a probation violation hearing. Originally it had been October 16th and we did not send a notice out. So we resent the notice. The allegation against you is that you committed a technical probation violation, which and it states that there have been no payments to fines, costs, and restitution since the case began on May 23rd of 2024. And there was a restitution hearing on September 3rd of 2024. And it looks like you were ordered to pay $2,961.66 in fines, costs, and restitution. And we broke it down to, you should have paid about $247 a month. You had paid $510 so far. Are you able to pay this off?
Yeah, now I am.
Okay.
Before I wasn't really making enough to barely make my bills, so.
Do you have a lump sum you can pay today?
It'll be tomorrow.
How much can you pay tomorrow?
Okay, probably about 300 of it tomorrow.
Okay.
And then I plan on just making like $200 payments every week until it's paid off, because I have a lot better job now.
Okay. All right. So, okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set this over to next Wednesday at 8 a.m. to verify that you made the payment tomorrow.
For another court date?
Yeah.
Is there any way we could do it Tuesday so I don't gotta miss work?
Yeah, but if you make the payment, you won't have to come.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll make the payment.
And then,
how much of a payment you want me to make tomorrow? 300?
You said you could make 300 tomorrow.
Yes, ma'am.
And let's see, tomorrow's November 7. And let's see, you owe. All right, you paid. Order. I didn't order that, so that's good. All right, so 2962 is your total. You paid 510. So
It was $2,514 or something like that.
yeah, 2452 is what I'm coming up with. All right, so you're gonna pay 300 tomorrow, and let's see, your probation was 12 months, I think I gave you, right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, and all right, so I'm gonna reinstate for the 12 months. And you won't go to jail as long as you're making payments. So May, June. So if you can pay 300 tomorrow and you're gonna pay 200 a week,
Yeah.
can you do that?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so, and continue to pay 200 a week. And you know you pay that up here.
Yep.
Okay, some
Yeah, I made
people
a
were
couple.
paying it downstairs and we
Yeah, I
were
went to
getting
the
the
traffic
money.
division originally and she sent me up here.
Okay, so, Becky, can I get a notice of hearing for next week at 8 a.m.?
Okay.
If you pay the 300 tomorrow and you won't have to come next Wednesday.
Okay.
And then if you pay the 200 a week and get this paid off, we'll just adjourn the date out.
Can I ask a question?
Have a seat, please. Have a seat. Right over there. You gotta come up to the podium. Next chair, go to the next chair. Can you state your name, please?
Becky Kreisner.
Okay, and what would you like to say?
What I would like to say is I just want this to be done. I don't know how I'm supposed to get my money from him.
Well, I'm doing that.
I understand, but when he makes a payment, apparently in the court system, it says he's made $210 towards the restitution that I can see. but I had no idea where that money is or
So-
getting it.
It takes quite a while to get you that money. So it goes, you can stop at the clerk's office and they can explain the process to you. We don't distribute it immediately.
Okay, because the other thing is that if this wasn't gonna get resolved today, I was gonna go get a writ of garnishment and I was gonna garnish his wages. Because I found out I can do that.
Okay, but anyway, I'm ordering him to pay it. So I'll be honest with you, garnishment is like $50 a week.
I don't care.
So he's
I-
willing to
I
pay it.
just-
Ma'am, I've ordered him to pay it. If he doesn't pay it, he's gonna go to jail. You can garnish him for all you'd like. I have no control over that,
That's
but
fine.
as long as he's making payments, I'm
I
happy.
just want my money. I wanna be done with
Okay.
this. It's been over.
Well, he's
like-
got 12 months to pay it.
It's been over a year. And
Okay.
he just keeps
Thank
dragging
you.
me through it.
All right, so ma'am, I'm gonna make you stay for a minute, and then ma'am, if you wanna go to the clerk's office or leave the building, I just didn't want you to have any discussion. So, Mr. Byers, if you make the $300 payment tomorrow, oh, thanks. Thank you. You will not have to come next week, okay?
Okay.
And then if you can just sit in the courtroom for a couple minutes.
Okay, absolutely.
Okay. Here, come on, sir. Okay, let's see. Sorry. Questions.
As long as I pay the 300 tomorrow, I won't have to appear on the 13th.
Nope,
Okay. I just don't want to miss work no more. I just
nope,
started,
as long as it's
I
paid,
just
Mr.
started this new
McCarron.
job and it's a really good job. I don't.
Yeah, if Mr. McCarron lets us know that you paid it, we'll set a review date like 4 months out.
Okay,
But if you miss a 200 a month payment, because that's gonna be a condition of your bond, your,
200 a month.
yeah,
Okay.
or you said a week.
A week, yeah. I mean, I'm gonna try to pay I just want to get this taken care of too.
I understand, and if you get your taxes back, pay it off.
Right, and that's exactly what I plan on doing. You know?
All right, so Miss Underwood, good morning, Mr. Murphy. I have Andy Sinclair is Mr. Malaro's, and I have Bridget Reinhardt, who Bridget Reinhardt, okay, I got Bridget Reinhardt, who's Bob. Okay, all right, Ms. Reinhardt, could you start your video and unmute your device, please? Ms. Reinhardt? There you go. All right, this is in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Bridget Reinhardt, file number 21-20279H. Ma'am, this is date and time scheduled for a violation of probation. It alleges that you have failed to pay restitution in the court-ordered amount of $200 per month. And Ms. Reinhardt, you're currently on probation for embezzlement, $200 to $1,000. So if you were to plead guilty or be found guilty of the violation of probation, you could be facing up to 1 year in jail. Do you understand that, Ms. Reinhardt?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so Ms. Reinhardt, I have a note. No, that's, okay, so it looks like you contacted your attorney for today. Who represents Ms. Reinhardt today, Ms. Underwood?
I don't have her on my schedule. I don't know.
It would be me, Your Honor.
Okay, Mr. Malaro. So Mr. Malaro was previously appointed to represent Ms. Reinhardt. So Mr. Malaro, she owes fines, costs, and restitution totaling $52,725. She has paid $100 since being sentenced on November 2nd. She was ordered to pay $100 last November and $200 per month. She's behind She was sentenced on November 2nd of 23. She's now behind by $2,200 from what she was ordered to pay. And we've had contact from the victim several times about lack of payments. So, Mr. Malaro, how would you like to proceed today? We don't have audio. I'm sorry, Mr.
Yeah.
Malaro.
Was working a
Now I
second
do.
ago. There we go. Judge,
I
I did meet with Miss Reinhardt. She qualifies for court-appointed counsel. I'd ask the court to enter a not guilty plea on this and set it out a ways for Miss Reinhardt to perhaps get a chance to catch up.
Okay. All right, so I will enter a plea of not guilty. Mr. Sneed, do you have any objection to me setting this out to December, let me see here, December 18th?
No objection, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right, so I will set this out to December 18th at 8:30 in the morning or 8 a.m. in the morning. And Ms. Reinhardt, I would like you to come in person, please.
Yes.
All right, so I'll make that in person, Mr. Malaro and Ms. Reinhardt. You know, it'd be very important that you make your monthly payments as well as try to catch up, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you, Mr. Malaro. All right, you're all set, Ms. Reinhardt.
Thank you.
Mr. Malaro. Mr. Malaro, I have Mr. Sinclair. Are you ready on Mr. Sinclair?
Yes.
Okay, let me get Mr. Sinclair. Let me check my jail list.
He's not in jail, Your Honor.
Oh, I know. I was gonna call for your other clients. You've already done Judge Olsaver's court, right?
I have not.
Matt,
You,
are you done
said
in Judge Olsaver's?
Judge, you said I had to come to your court first, so that's what I do.
Oh, did I really? Well, thank you. Oh,
Yeah.
that's right. Hold on. I thought I got you guys backwards. All right, so I'm gonna call the jail and get Hernandez, Matney, Rembert, and Kelly. I'll get Mr. Murphy's first. And then yours, and then get you on your way. I guess it is only 8:26. I thought it was 9:30 already. Hi, this is Judge Anzalone.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. So I am ready for Pedro Hernandez,
Okay,
then Jacob Kelly,
all righty.
and then Joshua Matney and Malika. And if I could get Malika Rembert early too, that would help.
Yes, ma'am, I can do that.
All right, awesome. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay, so Miss Adams, who? Okay, so the jail wanted Malika Rembert. All right. Okay, so now everybody's popping in. Mr. Sinclair, we'll take him first. Mr. Byers, you can probably go now.
Have a great day, Judge.
You too, thank you. Make sure when you make your payment up here, you take a receipt or something down to Mr. McCarron so he knows, okay?
Yeah, absolutely.
Bates, I have Brooke Bates, Miss Underwood. I know you waived arraignment, but do you want to do it on the record so she knows?
Oh, okay, that's fine.
All right, Miss Bates, would you like to unmute your device and start your video, please? All right, this is in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Brooke Leah Bates, file number 24-220226. Wait, 24-220226FH. I have Brenda Underwood appearing on behalf of Miss Bates, and I have Isaac Sneed appearing on behalf of people. Since the date and time set for arraignment in this matter, Miss Underwood very kindly filed a waiver of arraignment. So Miss Bates, you will receive in the mail a notice of hearing for a pretrial, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right, thank you, Miss Bates. Stay in contact with your attorney.
All right.
All right, we got Jill's popping in.
Do we have Mr. Ott from the NBOC, Your Honor?
I do not have MDOC in my waiting room, and I have one MDOC down the hall, but it's Judge Olsavers. So I don't, let me pull the file, let me see what we got. It's just now 8:30, so
Okay.
they may still log in.
Yep.
No.
Okay.
I do have a writ of habeas corpus. Wait, no, that's an old one. Okay, so he's not here yet. It's not even 8:30 yet. You want to give him a minute to see if they zoom in?
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. All right, got Ms. Coleman, got a bunch of jail. Mr. Sinclair, can you unmute your device and start your video, please? All right, this is in a matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Salvatore Millar versus Matthew Richard Sinclair. He is represented by Salvatore Millar, and I have Isaac Sneed appearing on behalf of the people. This is the date and time set for a pretrial in this matter. I do have an order for fingerprints, and it's file number 24-21991FH. So, Mr. Sinclair, have you been fingerprinted at all on this case?
I was when I was booked into Lenexa County Jail, but I can double check with the police department and make sure.
Okay, and that would have happened back on September 21, right?
I believe it was around there, yeah.
Okay, so we can check with the jail, but I don't have a TCN for you. So I may need you to redo that, and I apologize. You'll have to call the Adrian Police Department and set up a time to get fingerprinted. I think they only do it a couple days a week. So we will mail this out to you. Are you still on North Broad?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, we'll mail a copy of this out and we'll send a copy to APD, and so you may need to call and set up a time to go get fingerprinted, all right?
Yep.
Just wait until you get the order, okay? So, Mr. Millar, how would you like to proceed today with Mr. Sinclair? I don't have any audio, sorry.
Mr. Sinclair has two pending cases. His other one's scheduled for November 20th. I'd ask if we could adjourn this to that date.
Okay, so we will set any objection to that, Mr. Sneed.
No, thank you.
All right, so Mr. Sinclair, I'm going to set this over for a pretrial with your other cases on November 20th at 8:30 in the morning. Same Zoom number, okay?
Awesome. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Miss Rembert, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, good. This is in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Malika Rembert, file number 24-21966FH. This is a date and time set for pretrial. Mr. Millar, you represent Ms. Rembert, and I have Isaac Sneed on behalf of the people. The good news is Ms. Rembert, a bed was found for her at Harbor Light, so she will be going there today at 11 a.m. Is that right, Ms. Rembert?
Yep.
All right, so super exciting. I'm really glad that we were able to find a place for you. So, Mr. Millar, how would you like to proceed today? Yeah, I still don't have audio. I'm sorry.
Get a new laptop. Judge, I would ask to adjourn this out, perhaps 45, 60 days to assess Ms. Rembert's progress with the rehab. There was a shortage of beds, and fortunately, one just opened up, and Ms. Rembert will be on her way today.
All right, so Ms. Rembert, I'm going to send any objection to that, Mr. Sneed.
No, thank you.
All right, so Ms. Rembert, I'm going to set this over to February 5 at 8:30 in the morning. Mr. Millar, you'll do the stip in order to adjourn. Mr. Sneed, can he sign your name with permission?
Yes, please.
All right, so Ms. Rembert, understand that you need to go there. You need to complete the program. You don't get in trouble. Don't get kicked out, okay?
Okay.
All right, and I wish you the best of luck. And our next pretrial will be February 5th, In the event
Okay.
something happens and you leave that program, understand, if you don't report back to us right away or Mr. Malaro, you could be charged with absconding from bond. Do you understand that?
Yes.
All right. Anything else, Ms. Rembert? Do you have any questions?
No.
Okay, very good. And they'll zoom you in if you're still there, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right, thank you. Mr. Malaro, anything else? You're muted now.
No, Your Honor.
All right, Ms. Underwood, did I lose Rhonda Underwood? I did. Now I got MDOC. All right. And figure out who I have. All right, Mr. Ladd, good morning.
Good morning.
I'm gonna rename you just because I have a couple of MDOC and I have a lot of boxes and I don't want to lose you. So who's your attorney, Mr. Ladd? Mr. Malaro. So we can take care of you. And Ms. Coleman, I do see you, so I'll be with you in just a minute.
Thank you.
All right. All right, and that other room is empty. All right, so this is in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Johnny Allen Ladd. We have two files, file number 23-21539FH and 23-21540FH. I have Salvatore Malaro appearing on behalf of Mr. Ladd, and I have Isaac Sneed appearing on behalf of the people. This is the date and time set for a final pretrial conference in this matter. We are set for trial, as I saw it in my book. I still don't have prints. I don't know how. Wait, no, we finally did. We did get prints, I guess. So we are set for jury trial on November 19th at 9 a.m. on file number 23-21539FH. So, Mr. Malaro, how would you like to proceed today with Mr. Ladd?
Yeah, with Mr. Ladd in prison, it's kind of hard to talk, get a hold of him, but I have spoken to
Mr. Malaro, I swear to God, I'm gonna walk over to IT and walk them over to your office, but you're very faint. We can barely hear you.
How about now?
Yeah, now I can hear you. I'm sorry.
Okay, that's okay. They don't like me over there, Judge. I don't know why. I don't understand. So anyways, Judge, with Mr. Ladd being in prison, it's kind of hard to maintain regular contact, but I did talk to Mr. Sneed. We are trying to get this, see if we can find a resolution. If the court could adjourn this till next week, I think maybe we could get it figured out.
To November 13. Do you want me to have Mr. Ladd brought in person later in the day?
Oh, that.
Where are you at
that
right
would,
now, Mr. Ladd?
I'm in Parnell. I'm just down the road. I'm not far away.
Yeah, he's in Adrian. Do you want me to set it in person sometime this week and have him brought over or next week?
That would be, yes, that would be good, Judge. I would appreciate that.
Miss Adams, could I see the book for this
I'm
year?
in Parnell. I'm in Jackson. I'm in Parnell. I'm not Adrian.
Oh, well, it is just down the road. You're right.
Just
a little scoot down. Yep. All right. So. Thank you, man. All right, let's see here. Okay, so I can do, because I just need him brought over, but I don't really need to see him on the record unless something's worked out. So let me look at next. Okay, Mr. Malaro, I could have him brought over next Wednesday at 1:30. I have some other stuff going on, but then I could give you a chance to talk to him, and then if we need to go on the record, we can. I don't know what your schedule looks like.
The 13th, Judge?
Yeah, at 1:30. Would that work for you? I have other dates.
Yeah, that would work.
So, Mr. Ladd, would you like me to get you over here in person? So, and then give you guys time to, okay.
Yeah.
So, Mr. Ladd, I'm gonna set this over
They haven't
to
given me
November.
They haven't given me paperwork one time since I've been here.
Okay, So I'm gonna set you over to November 13th at 1:30, and then you can take all the time you guys need. And if something gets worked out, I'll bring you in. So November 13th at 1:30. Mr. Sneed, can you do the writ to bring him in person?
We will, Judge. Thanks.
Thank you,
Thank
Mr.
you.
Sneed. All right, so Mr. Millar will do the stip in order to adjourn. Can you sign your name with permission, Mr. Sneed?
Yes, Judge.
All right, okay, thank you. So we'll see you
Yes.
back next
Yes,
week,
good
Mr.
day.
Ladd. Thank you. You too.
Thank you, guys.
All right.
Thank you, Judge. Thank you,
You're
Judge.
welcome. You're welcome. I got Rhonda Underwood again. I got Brian Fry, Miss Coleman, represents Claudius Williams.
Yep.
Make sure you bring a present room. All right, thank you.
I'm making this up here.
Judge, did you see my chat message?
No, because I'm getting texts and chats and, okay, it won't work now, you know that, right? Is there a name they'll be logging in on? Miss McGreen?
It's David Harris.
All right, Mr. Milaro, I'm showing you have Justin Smith. All right, and Mr. Milaro is your attorney, right? Right, okay. All right, I'm gonna stop live feed right now.